Caught stealing plunges the viewer into a complex, often bizarre, genre spiraling centered on Hank, a former American football player whose career was cut short after a fatal drunken driving accident. Working as a bartender, Hank's life takes a dark turn when his neighbor, Russ, entrusts him with a cat before going on vacation. This seemingly simple task is the catalyst for a nightmare. Hank is ambushed and beaten, quickly discovering Russ is a drug addict indebted to powerful gangsters. Merely for being in the wrong place at the wrong time, Hank loses a kidney and is tangled in the mess. A local investigator attempts to help, but Hank's refusal leads to the tragic and utterly unexpected death of his girlfriend. This midpoint shock serves as a dramatic pivot. The plot spirals further when Hank realizes the investigator isn't his ally, but the main antagonist, relentlessly pursuing him for Russ's hidden money. The second half of the film is a non-stop chain of aggressive twists, chases, and violence, culminating in Hank orchestrating the investigator's death and fleeing to Mexico for a fresh start. Narratively, the film is a masterfully constructed genre piece full of surprises and action, using chronological structure with necessary flashbacks. It starts relatively lightly, a Hitchcock-like setup where an ordinary man is made the victim of extraordinary circumstances before darkening considerably while maintaining its entertainment value. The film is less concerned with moral dilemmas or social statements than with delivering a frantic, constructed ride. While the twists are plentiful and often genuinely surprising, the girlfriend's death being a high point, some felt artificially contrived. The film exists largely as a self-contained construct, reducing many characters to functional genre roles. The protagonist, Hank, is the exception, possessing a backstory and a built-in arc that gives his current actions some depth. My main critique lies in the film's overcomplication. While it excels at subverting cliches, characters stumble, laughing, or behaving unexpectedly in minor ways, it occasionally sacrifices basic logic for the sake of its conventions. Russ' inconsistent drug effects, for example, made him appear sometimes incapacitated, other times like a professional racer. This is a genre game, not reality. Furthermore, despite all the dramatic weight, I struggled to form an emotional attachment to Hank. The film's excessive, often Tarantino-esque dialogue cluttered the complex actions, making it hard to track connections between events. Every motif and detail is paid off, constantly misleading the viewer, but the constant bombardment of twists became overwhelming. Technically, the film is functional and well shot, benefiting from nice sets and a strong 1990 seconds New York aesthetic.